Good afternoon. Today is Monday, May 23rd, 2011, and this is Trader Bob. It was another rough day in the markets today. There continues to be a lot of concern regarding European debt, and also this results in an increase of the value of the US dollar, and surprisingly that doesn't help our markets either. On Friday I mentioned that Fitch Ratings had downgraded the debt of Greece. It got worse after that. On Saturday, Standard & Poor's revised the outlook for Italy from stable to negative. Now Fitch Ratings is also saying today on Monday that they may revise Belgium's rating to negative. All that has a lot of negative impact on the markets, and in very early trading today in Europe, the FTSE, the CAC, and the DAX were down sharply. So by the time it got time to open our markets, the Dow really plunged, and it does hurt some of our trading. Let's look at the charts right now. Okay, here's a chart of the Dow, the Hindu. You get some idea what happened here. This was Friday. You can see here it was a down day. You know, I complained about Friday, but holy smokes. This is the open on Monday. It opened here and then it just fell like a brick. We're looking at 15-minute bars here. So you can see all this downside action took place in the first 15 minutes of the market open. And then it just sauntered around there. It got actually down below 12,350 here in this area. And it tried to rally a little here, but kind of crapped out up here and ended up closing down about 130, I believe, was where it finally closed. So this is a pretty bad day in the market overall, and as I said before, it all has to do with European debt. I mentioned on Friday that we had gotten into a really bad trade in HAUP. That's Hopage Digital. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyway, we bought that thing on this spike up on Friday toward the end of the day, and it just dropped like a brick after that. Came back a little this morning though. It didn't do anything. It just kind of ran around here, and finally we ended up getting out here on it, and I think we lost close to $5,000 on this stupid thin market. Very irritating, but that's trading. After the markets are closed, I always do the statistics, entering all our trades into a spreadsheet, and also, by the way, posting those onto our website at www.shorttermstocktraders.com. Anyway, I was amazed that we actually made $1,002 today on a day when the Dow was down 130 points. That is pretty amazing, and I think speaks well for our system. Anyway, I'll show you the trades that made the difference. After getting killed in Hopage Digital, we had three really good trades. The first one was an OPXT, and on Friday we had bought this thing right after the open because of this big gap. It looked like a strong market. We buy strength, and we bought that, and it held up pretty good. Opened down this morning, but then it came back, and we got out today right there, and we had profits on OPXT of $3,000. In Global Crossing, we also had a good trade. That's GLBC. We bought this on Friday, probably an hour and a half into the market day. This is what I call a sweet William trade. You get into it and it just doesn't give you any trouble at all. It went up and up and up, made a good high there on Friday, backed off a little. This morning it opened down. I was a little bit worried, but hey, it came right back up, took out its highs, got up here, then came back a little. I thought it was going down again. No, it didn't go down. It kept going up and got us out almost on the high of the day. Hey, that's a beautiful trade. That's what I call a sweet William and Global Crossing today. And we made $1,890 on that. $1,890. Okay, the really great trade today, and the one that really kept us out of trouble, was in MDW. That's Midway Gold Corporation. And I mentioned on Friday, sometimes when the stock market is very shaky, gold gains. And so gold stocks do good. And it's good to have them in your portfolio for that reason, because they move opposite oftentimes of other stocks. On Friday, we bought Midway Gold on a gap up. Again, we buy strength. We thought this thing was going to go. It backed off a little, but then it took off. We closed with some excellent profits on the close on Friday, and this morning it gapped up a little, then it pulled back, then it made new highs, and came up, and we got out of that almost on the high of the day in Midway Gold Corporation. And hey, we made $4,230 on that. $4,230. Excellent trade. Okay, today was a down day in the market, and consequently we didn't do too much buying. We only bought two markets today. The other one was MOS, which I think closed about where we bought it. The second market we bought was MBI, that's Mibia Corporation, I believe, and I want you to understand, trading can be frustrating. Trading isn't all profits, believe me. Trading can be gut-wrenching, and this is Mibia. We bought this on this. This is the open this morning. It came up here. Hey, we grabbed that thing. Looked like it was really going to go. Well, it made a high here, and then it came all the way back down here. It's getting pretty close to taking out its low at this point, and I was just sick. And then, holy smokes, the thing took off again, and it came up, but it didn't take out its high, and that's a bad sign. We would have liked to have seen this take out its high. I think it would have really gone, and then it backed off again. So we're holding a loss on this thing. I think of a couple $1,000s. It just, you talk about roller coaster markets. Well, you're looking at it right here. It opens here, it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up again, and then it goes back down. That's a roller coaster market, and that's very typical of the kind of markets we are trading today. Let's hope they're better tomorrow. Hey, we just can only hope. This is Trader Bob signing off.